Hello, I'm Becky. I write the Baby Budgeting blog at www.babybudgeting.co.uk. It's all about families living well on less, and today I'm going to share my top tip for stay-at-home parents. My number one tip is being creative. As children, we're all creative. We bake, we cook, we sew, we plant, we do lots of things, and we're quite proud of what we achieve. Well, you know, as an adult, you feel that same kind of pride when you create something rather than just buying it. And making a cake, sewing up a hem, crafting some birthday cards with your children to save you having to spend is all really lovely. It's a lovely thing to do. It's a lovely skill to have. It's good role modelling to your kids. It's reducing consumerism and it's saving money, which is just brilliant. So get creative. My second tip is walking. Walking, again, very obvious. Leave the car at home, reduce your petrol, reduce your wear and tear on your car, get fit and get toned. The more you do, the more it's part of your routine, the easier it is. At this point in your life, you have got time. It's great for your child to be out in the fresh air, having a good walk. It's great for you, it's good for your spirits, great for your pockets. So walk, walk, walk. I would strongly advise that becomes part of how you live. Embrace pre-loved. Absolutely embrace pre-loved. If you're someone who's about charity shops and feel uncomfortable about shopping on eBay, have a go. Have a go. You don't have to buy things that have been used before. You can buy new things from charity shops. They often have games that are sealed and even new clothes. Have a look around. Go to posh areas for charity shops. That's my top tip. You get a better quality of goods there often. Sometimes you get a better quality of thing that you couldn't buy, you couldn't afford to buy, but you get it second hand. You can go up in quality, really. So yeah, have a look at pre-loved. Your child doesn't need a brand new changing table or a brand new pram and a brand new wardrobe. They don't need those things. They don't need brand new toys or books either. They all work exactly the same. You can save an absolute fortune. So explore the world of pre-loved and get past any blocks you have about it. Spreading the word about the fact you're on a budget is really important. Tell family and friends you are now on a budget. You're not going to be able to afford to socialise or gift give in the same way that you did before. Have that conversation, it's done and out the way. And when you hand over your jam at Christmas and when you say, no, I can't come out for a meal, but how about next week you come to us? It's all so much easier. Have that conversation. People don't then assume you're being tight or you've fallen out with them because you bought them a rubbish present. They'll understand why your gifts are given from the heart and why you're having to socialise differently. So do talk about it. Talk about it. Be mindful about money. Know what's coming into your home. Know what essentials are going out. And know what you've got spare. Really basic, but so obvious. And if you don't do this, you can end up in debt. You can end up with not enough money to pay for certain things. And it can be uncomfortable and miserable times. Know exactly what your expenditure is and what your incomings are, and then you'll know what you've got spare each week, and then you spend accordingly. Really basic, but so critical to good budgeting. Learn to cook from scratch. That way you can use up your leftovers, you can cook in bulk, and you can freeze your food that's over, so you're not having to do so much cooking each day. You can do healthier food for your family and cheaper meals. Look on the internet. Look on the internet and learn to use it wisely. That's a top tip. The internet can suck your life away from you. People spend hours on Facebook and Twitter and blogs and blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Don't let it take away from your real life, your time with your child. Don't. It's time you'll never, ever get back. But use it wisely. You can get money off vouchers, discount codes. You can find blogs that give you great budget recipes and great budget blog tips like familybudgeting.co.uk or babybudgeting.co.uk or all sorts of sites. They are out there. They were mine, that's why I just said them really. But they're out there, those great tips. Use the internet wisely and well. Okay, coffee at yours. It's a no-brainer. You meet all these new people in your antenatal group. You arrange to meet for coffee, then you end up buying your kid lunch. The children are uncomfortable, small environment, and you're spending money you haven't got. Do you know what? Even if your house isn't perfect and your friends seem posher than you, open your doors, invite them round for coffee. The kids will have fun. You'll all have a good natter. No one's spending anything, and next time they'll invite you to theirs. Coffee at yours is crucial. Start along that vein and avoid the coffee shops. You don't need them. Learn to love your local environment. There'll be museums, there'll be art galleries that put on kids events, there'll be nature trails, there'll be walks, there'll be parent and toddler groups, there'll be sessions at your library for stories and singing. You don't need to go from paid activity to paid activity to paid activity. Parent and toddler groups. Get past your prejudice. They're brilliant. You can meet other people there. If you offer to stay up and clean after the session, you know, you help clear away, you'll soon make friends. So even as a clique, you can get past that by just offering to help out a bit. Story time for your kids, crafting, everything, you'll pay £1. Parent and toddler groups are brilliant. I know they're harder for you stay-at-home dads, but just go for it, you can do it. And of course your local parks. Take on board your local parks, get a bus pass, get out and about in your local environment. You don't need to pay for everything. And you basically change your mindset. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You have got all the time that you want with your child. That is the most precious gift. So what if your clothes aren't designer? So what if your holidays are house swapping with a friend that lives in the countryside? It does not matter, because this is your gift. This is your gift for now, this time with your child. This is precious, and you know, you've made your choice. So embrace it. Don't moan about it. Don't feel rubbish because of it. You can really live well for less. You can still pop your makeup on, do your hair, you can get out and about with your friends for a lovely ramble. You can live however you want. And if you want to spend your days in your pyjamas reading stories, that's fine too. This is precious time, and it's your time to be with your child and live it your way. So don't worry about money and keeping up with other people. Change your mindset. This is about experience, not stuff. It's about time together, not having things, yeah? Change your mindset. You will have a great time as a stay-at-home parent. And I wish you well, and I hope my budgeting tips have really helped. If they have, I'd love you to visit the blog at www.babybudgeting.co.uk. Take care.